Mark Consuelos turns a tragic, sad update into a powerful health lesson. The phrase tragic, sad update often signals devastating celebrity news, but when Live with Kelly&Mark co-host Mark Consuelos recently broke his silence about a health-related absence, the story took a refreshingly positive turn. What many feared might be a serious illness was instead a routine yet critically important preventative screening that Consuelos had delayed for years. In November 2025, Consuelos and his wife Kelly Ripa used their daytime platform to transform a personal confession into a public service announcement about overcoming fear and prioritizing wellness. Their candid conversation peeled back the curtain on the anxieties that keep people from seeking medical care, while offering hope and a clear path forward. Facing the fear of finding out. Ripa introduced the concept of FOE, the fear of finding out. She explained how this fear often stops people from addressing health issues while they're still manageable. There are things you can nip in the bud, and instead you let it get to the place where it's beyond repair, she said. Her words resonated deeply with Consuelos, who admitted he had delayed his first colonoscopy until age 54. Health experts, including the American Cancer Society and Mayo Clinic, recommend colorectal cancer screenings starting at age 45 for average-risk adults. By waiting nearly a decade, Consuelos embodied the very avoidance they were discussing. Yet his willingness to share this delay publicly turned his story into a relatable and impactful lesson. Humor in the hospital. Consuelos recounted his colonoscopy with trademark humor. He described trying to resist anesthesia because he wanted to see what it felt like, only to lose the battle instantly. Waking up rested but determined not to say anything silly, he found himself tempted by a matchmaking impulse. His nurse was adorable, and he thought she'd be perfect for his and Ripa's 22-year-old son. He resisted blurting it out, later laughing about the internal struggle. Ripa painted a vivid picture of his post-procedure antics at home, joking, "Oh Lord, he's still high." Their playful banter turned a medical update into a lighthearted, relatable moment that demystified a procedure many dread. The results, relief, and celebration. The most important part of Consuelos' story came when he shared his results. He was perfectly healthy and wouldn't need another screening for 10 years. Ripa celebrated with a quip that his colon was the greatest colon they've ever seen, the colon of a much younger man. Beyond the humor, the message was clear. Colorectal cancer is one of the leading causes of cancer death in the U.S., but also one of the most preventable. Colonoscopies can detect cancer early and even prevent it by removing precancerous polyps. Consuelos was fortunate his delay didn't have consequences, but his story underscored the importance of timely screenings. Guidelines and reminders. The CDC recommends colonoscopies every 10 years, starting at age 45 for average-risk adults. Those with family history, genetic syndromes, or inflammatory bowel disease may need earlier and more frequent screenings. Consuelos' confession served as a gentle reminder: don't let fear or procrastination jeopardize your health. The power of partnership. This health revelation also highlighted the enduring dynamic between Consuelos and Ripa, married since 1996. Their on-air chemistry, spousal teasing, unwavering support, and deep familiarity turned a medical update into an engaging, relatable segment. Ripa's transparency and humor have long been a hallmark of their show, making serious messages resonate more deeply with viewers. A success story, not a crisis. Consuelos' colonoscopy wasn't a tragic diagnosis, it was a success story about overcoming avoidance and embracing preventative care. By sharing his delay, the straightforward procedure, the humorous aftermath, and the excellent results, he and Ripa performed a valuable service. They normalized a crucial but often dreaded screening, confronted the fear of finding out, and reassured viewers about the peace of mind that follows. In a media landscape filled with alarming headlines, this update was a refreshing use of celebrity influence. It transformed a personal milestone into a community conversation about responsibility, prevention, and courage. The ultimate message: the tragic outcome is often the one that could have been prevented. Consuelos' experience is a masterclass in preventative courage. He confronted fear, emerged with a clean bill of health, and gained peace of mind. The greatest risk wasn't the procedure, it was the decade of delay. Now, with the screening behind him, he enjoys the relief of knowing he's healthy and protected for years to come. His story reminds us that health screenings aren't ominous ordeals, they're acts of self-care that safeguard the future. Your health is the foundation of everything you love. Don't let fear undermine a lifetime of living. Schedule that appointment, make that call, and take control. The other side of fear isn't bad news, it's peace, freedom, and reassurance. Just ask Mark Consuelos.